can't stand her behind, and it wasn't no shock though. We expect her to be extra and to act like she's so in love and so happy to have him back. And I was just counting down like how long is it gonna take for him to find
Right.
out that her trash behind, been up to all different kind of foolery. Like when
You
was he
know?
gonna find out about her and what's his name, Lucchese? That's all I want to
Mm-hmm.
know. I was literally counting down for that.
So, um, once see him out of jail, he's ready to come at everybody. You know, the commission really didn't care for him anyway,
Yeah.
because they think he's beneath them. But Joe Colombo didn't act like that, but they treated him as such too in the beginning until they saw how much money he was making for them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I only got one
Definitely.
trivia question for y'all tonight. Yeah. Oh, she said Chin looks like the bid was really rough on him. And it was. He was in solitary confinement, they were saying.
Oh
So
yeah. Hmm.
we meet Andrew Young
Yeah, I
when
like that.
and my trivia question for the night was where where was Malcolm when he saw met Andrew Young? I'm gonna put the put the band up so y'all can see it. I'm gonna give y'all the answer. But I'll put matter of fact, I'll type it in real quick. Yeah, when he met Andrew Young. Anybody got the answer yet? Oh, okay. Somebody already got it. And it's Antonio Selma. Yes. All right. So I like this fact. Now, didn't who passed away first out of these two? What didn't Martin Luther King go first? Or was it the opposite way around? Oh no, he did die first.
I believe Malcolm died first.
Yeah, so he was in jail. What happened? She disappeared again. Damn, Tamika. Okay, well, she said he died first. I believe so too because he was in jail and it seemed like everything, the timing is very close to where Malcolm died. And I think someone discussed it last week on here where they said his house was bombed like a week before he passed away. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you, Savannah. So yeah, he passed away or whatever. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Malcolm died first. Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't want to put out any bad information. But when he came home, he wants to see Stella, and they're like, "You don't have to worry about Stella. You don't have to worry about Stella." Look, when he came home, and he like, "Where's Stella? Why she didn't want to come? Why she
Yeah.
lying?"
I don't know why he was acting shocked. I mean, he already know that him and Stella was having issues, but you know how he feel about Stella and how he is when it comes to her. So it wasn't a super surprise that he was asking for her. And of course, Olympia trying to play it off, talk about some. Well, I don't know what happened. I invited her here, and he threw that food on the floor like it was trash. He was like, "Listen, I want my damn daughter, and I want her here now." That
And
part
look
had
at
me
the
cracking up.
it had me cracking up with Feinstein. Feynman,
Yes.
that's his name, right? Yeah,
Hmm.
so it had me cracking up with him because he looks scared already. He already
He was
got beaten
scared.
to a
Shoot.
pulp. So
Right.
it's just like, what can you do? What can you do?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, how long is he gonna stick around? He got him off,
Mm-hmm.
and now y'all coming after this man again. I don't see him being around too long in this.
Yeah, he
Please.
already wanted to be up out of here, and Colombo had basically said that he had to stay. So of course, with this situation, he like, man, now he out. I just want to get the heck up out of here. Please, y'all leave me alone.
Mm-hmm. So Dag, I'm gonna just share it again because I don't know what's going on. I'm so mad at myself tonight.
Yeah, it seemed like there's a lot of technical difficulties happening, child. I don't know. Well, sometimes you can't control that.
Yeah. So I with this whole scene, everybody's pacifying him, but he's like, I don't want to hear all of this. And then he said, "Oh, forget about Stella, or she doesn't matter, or something." He said she doesn't matter. That's what the lawyer said.
Mm-hmm.
He like, what? What did you say? He's ready to rip his hat off, y'all.
Yeah. You should have known that was the last thing to say to Chin when it comes to Dagon Stella.
Yeah. So look, do you trust Omar enough, or you still don't trust him?
Nope,
Because
I'm
I
never
don't.
gonna trust no daggone Omar. I'm sorry, I
I don't.
just don't.
I don't
And
trust him.
y'all saying everything is good. He coming home with these roses, ready to spend, a little Valentine's Day, get his little snuggle on with Betty, and
Mm-hmm.
she's saying the kids is all tucked in and all this. And the next thing the guy getting knocked out. And why was it so easy? Why was like, and y'all know that these threats is happening. It's not like y'all don't know. So yeah, that was just unacceptable. And I was like, you supposed to be the head of security. I still don't trust him.
I don't trust him either. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I feel like he told him everything like this where they followed him. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to send it out to everybody that was here before, because I saw all these people here before. All right. I can't believe I messed this up like this. Sorry. Okay, so this, they took pictures of them actually like this outside of the house. This is a fun
Yeah.
fact, y'all. That they actually took pictures of them outside of the house like this after their house was blown up, because that was the house in Queens that they did like this.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, y'all. Okay, look, we gonna just take this in a whole. So after that, he wants a meeting with Malcolm,
Mm-hmm.
and Malcolm still really doesn't want him to protect him,
Yeah.
and he's accepted his fate at this point.
Yeah.
So it's
He
just like,
definitely, I mean, he was already accepted it even before. And he's like, you think I don't want to live a long life? Of course I do. And they was even trying to talk to Elise, and she's had this talk, so she knows because she been with him and watching, and she's even telling them, like, listen, it's nothing y'all saying to me that I haven't already said to him. He's pretty much made up his mind. They did find out that he actually saved his life, with
yeah,
stopping the thing at the UN. She was like, "You may have saved his life," and I was like, "No, it's no may. He did." And
exactly.
Malcolm
Speaking of
did a.
that, oh,
Mhm.
go ahead. I was
No, I
gonna
was
say,
just gonna
no,
say Malcolm did apologize to him as well, but he pretty much was like, "I'm a dead man walking."
exactly. And here's the
Hmm.
trivia question right now. What is the name of the paper Elise mentioned? I ain't want you to blurt it out because I thought you was going there.
Oh no.
What is the name of the paper Elise mentioned that the article was in about Che's assassination being foiled? Anybody know the answer? If you, I know she knows it because she from New York. So anybody got the. Yeah, she got it. Antonio got it. He be paying attention like us.
Hmm.
Yes, the New York Times. Okay. So you said Amsterdam News. Yeah, so you said Amsterdam News. This, this is crazy too. No, I'm going too far ahead. Look, he comes back to get her, and she doesn't want to go. So
Yeah.
he's mad, but Columbo is treating her pretty good, decent.
Hmm.
So
Remember, they made the deal. So
exactly.
she's actually, making that paper right now. And helping him and giving him different ideas, and he's treating her like an equal. So she's pretty much happy with that. She just felt like she was a prisoner when it came to her father, and she daggone sure don't want to be around no Olympia. Nobody could blame her for that.
I'm glad she told him.
Absolutely, baby. That was the part I was waiting for. I
Look,
said, yes, tell it, tell it.
I'm glad she told him. And then now he wants to recruit the Italians,
Mm-hmm.
and he's telling him, nah, we need Bumpy because Bumpy could move this faster than the Italians, and they gonna skim off the top. So, but he doesn't. He's saying he can't trust him after what he did with Che. I don't think he's gonna make it out of this either.
I hope he don't. Battle pissed me off. I
Yeah,
was very disappointed with him, just over him. I didn't understand why he was going so hard. And even while Bill was like kind of pulling, calling him out, he was like, has money ever been short? Has he ever given you a problem with anything? And he's like, no. So if the answer is no, then he was like, what's the problem? He said everything else, even though I still don't like Wild Bill, and he was basically saying everything else was gonna fall into place once Malcolm was out the way and they was already working on something, and that was going to be happening soon. And he was saying there was so many people that wanted to take him out. But it still was just irritating me how hard Battle act like Bumpy the one that betrayed him when it's the other way around.
exactly. I just this whole scene and then with him made me just dislike him more.
Yeah.
But Columbo wants to take out Chin. This girl started a war. It's about to be on, y'all. Uh-uh. Wild Bill and his briefcase full of Cuddy sock. All he do is drink though. It was somebody that said he has to have he drinks like that because he have a bad conscience. So what was I gonna say? Um I like the fact that he came here, but and I'm glad that Bumpy did say something like, "Look, his house got bombed, and you're on his security. We don't trust you. You tried to kill him before. You
Mm-hmm.
tried to take him out before. So what? Do you think he understands that? But I don't even see him making it out.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that whole situation. I mean, yeah, Bumpy said the right things, and of course he was basically trying to say the right things back, like, I agree with you and I can understand why you feel that way. And, he knows the spot to touch as far as mentioning Elise, and that he's worried that because she's always around, you know, he knows that they're going to be gunning for Malcolm, so she could become a casualty of it. And he knows that that's a fear that Bumpy have as well, and that's going to make him go even harder as well. And then when he said he could possibly offer up information because, the mosque inside of New Jersey or whatever, they were saying the things that they wanted to do so he could help them possibly find who's going after him. Of course, at the end of the day, Bumpy's looking at the bigger picture. That's the part that he's more worried about. So he's just like, okay, well, then take them and tell them, whatever information you have for us to be able to get to these people. But they still don't trust him, and rightfully so. And at least talking about some, dad or whatever when he's saying something to him. But it's like, at least really, come on now, girl. You wasn't even trusting him. You should know daggone well your father ain't gonna trust him. When he pulled out a gun on Malcolm, if it wasn't for me showing up, he was about to use it. That would have been the end of it already.
Word. So I just we still can't trust him.
Yeah.
I did. What did you think about her staying in the room the whole time they was talking business and Battle didn't feel comfortable? He go to his little what's her name?
Right.
The
Yeah.
lady for
You.
everything. Now you're not
Mhm.
using your spiritual advisor for this?
Right. Yeah, you can't come to other people place of business and tell them, what they could do or can't do. I get him saying, "Oh, can we trust her?" And nothing leaves this room or whatever. But it made me laugh when Columbo was like, "Yeah, she ain't the maid." Like, she, what I'm saying, this is her daggone place of business. So And then, I also like that Stella was kind of like, yeah, well, when Bumpy's involved in something, you know, it basically takes off like he's about his business or whatever, because she knows that. But again, Battle just irritated me. Like, now you want to come and make a deal with him and talk about,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you still want all the same things included, and we got a
And
common. I was like, if you don't get the
he's
hell out of
offering
here.
him more stuff. He's offering him more stuff that he offered Bumpy. You offering to
Exactly.
bring back the casinos to Cuba. Because remember, they had Cuba locked down in like the
Mhm.
between the 40s and the 50s before they, everything happened, before Castro took over.
Mhm.
If you watch The Godfather, you'll see stuff like that where you see that the mob was really prominent in Cuba back then.
Right.
Um,
Monique 69 Way said Battle kicked his spiritual lady to the curb. He probably did because she knew his
she knew it
mess.
was him. That's why she
Yeah.
talked to him like that. She knew it was gonna
Mhm.
be him that was gonna do the betraying.
Right.
Antonio said Omar left right before it happened. Omar set that up. Nah, he didn't, because remember he confronted the dude. So he didn't set it up, but I still don't trust him.
Yeah, I
So
don't
you
trust
you you
him.
know you got your antennas up, Antonio. Keep them up, because I don't trust this dude. Anywho,
Yeah.
look, this was the scene I was supposed to get, and I messed up tonight, man. I was just doing too much. Did you see when he cut his fingers off?
I loved it. I loved
Me
every minute.
too.
And to me, I mean, he's a big boss, so I know he can't just probably do how he really want to do it. But I was like, shoot, you
He
still
can't
got.
he can't say anything about it, because then he'll mention that he slept with they'll take him out for doing what he did. He broke one
Yeah.
of the cardinal rules. You're not supposed to mess with
Mhm.
nobody else's woman.
But it was funny how quickly he was ready to give up the daggone wife and talk about, so, she came in here saying this and that. And
Well,
he was like, sometimes my wife, she's a little. I
but I
said,
don't. You know what though? I don't feel bad that he told on her, because look at how
yeah, I
quick
don't either.
she dropped pennies, nickels, quarters, dimes. She was just like throwing the loose change around, telling.
Exactly.
I had no choice. He knew
Exactly.
everything.
Exactly. But that had me cracking up. I say, yeah, chop them daggone fingers up like they chicken shrimps.
Uh-huh. They look just like chicken fingers, little chicken fingers, or mozzarella sticks.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked Bumpy to come in with him to try to take back Harlem. And Bumpy's like, nah, I'm not doing the drugs. I don't even want to work with Italians. No offense to you, but
Mm-hmm.
he don't trust them either, because the way they treat him. But he turns them down. But eventually, I'm with everything that happened, it made him come back. So what? I'm gonna just jump to that part. What do you think? How do you feel about this whole reconnection with these two?
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I did not like what they did to damn Elise, baby. I was going off in here so hard, okay? Because I thought it was gonna be another thing of where Malcolm, was gonna get messed up. I mean, well, Malcolm, when they unalive him, that she
Mhm.
was gonna get messed up, going to depression, and may possibly turn back to something.
Yeah, we
But
was
for
saying
Wild Bill
that.
to do that, and then we find out, which that's no shocker really, Bumpy ends up finding out that Wild Bill was the one that went and put these people up to, go on and do the thing at his house as well and all of that. So he was over it. Chen was over it, and Chen is like, what you want to talk about now? You already turned me down. And when he was like, things changed and we about to take back Harlem, I was like, yes, baby, clapping in here like, that's right. First of all, I'm so happy for Chen to be back. I missed him. And I like them two together, even though they've had their odds,
They
with
was
each
making
other.
good money too, though,
Yeah,
and it wasn't even their fault that the partnership broke up. It was
right.
they between they men's.
Mm-hmm. So
So
I'm here for it. I was
me,
like, yes, I want to see what they're going to do, what they're going to bring. I was like, y'all ain't ready for this, okay? Get Wild Bill and battle and all these little.
He doesn't know yet. He doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he knows, Miss T, that he slept with the wife. Because if he did, he wouldn't even. He would have lost more than 2 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
He don't
And
know
I
that.
like the part
He
too
just
when
know
she
that
thought
he.
she was gonna come out with her little sexy
Oh,
nightgown.
look, we gonna talk about that now because I got the clip. I got the clip. We gonna talk about it. Let me just let it roll. This is how I messed up trying to get everything intact. But look, here we go.
You tried to kill Stella! What are you doing? You tried to have her killed, didn't you? How was that replication? Why did you do that? Why did you do it, huh? That's my daughter! No wonder why she never wanted to come home! Huh? What's wrong with you?
He was like, "What's wrong with you?"
She took about when he said you dead to me. I said no, Chad. You need to make her dead for
Yeah, he was like, "You
real. But I
dead to
love that
me."
part. I was cracking up.
She thought she really was gonna butter him up and
Hmm.
make it like it was the way it used to
Yes.
be.
Oh, I got this nightgown all the way from Italy, and I was wondering when you was gonna get home. He was like, "I'm here now." I said, "I know that's right."
So that was
Oh god.
crazy. But you know
Hmm.
what else was crazy too? That we finally see these two together.
Yes, we knew this was
Do
coming.
you think he did it as a strategy move or he genuinely likes her?
Yeah, I think they falling for each other. They was already falling for each other. They was just trying to act like, wink, wink, wink. We just gonna be friends and co-workers
Mm-hmm.
and all that. Hmm.
Oh Lord. Chin, choke her longer, man.
Right.
Should have did Olympia like Lamar did Mo.
Oh
Yeah, well,
God.
I know we done seen 2 people get choked out within the past
Hmm.
2 weeks, y'all.
Right.
Look, Bill needs to get dealt with. Do y'all
Absolutely.
see him making it out? I
No.
hope not. I hope Bumpy take that razor
Hmm.
and just
Yeah.
so he does try to talk to him, no.
Hmm.
But I'm not giving back Harlem, but you have the utmost respect. No, you don't, man.
Right.
You were supposed to be holding stuff down while he was locked up.
Hmm. Yeah, we already know how Columbo is, and I Chin probably see a little bit of herself in him, and that's what make him scared because he gave him the story of how when he first came around, they didn't really have no respect for him. He had to earn that respect, and he started out as a driver and all of those things. So he's trying to get rid of him, and he's trying to be as nice about it as he can. It's like if you don't get the heck up out of here, then we gonna have to we gonna have a problem. And it's gonna be dealt with another way. But I'm thinking that with him and Stella getting romantic now, this might be what saves his life because, Chen already done did how many of Stella
I was just
boyfriends?
gonna say that. I don't think he's gonna touch him. I don't think he's gonna touch him because Antonio said the comment that so they about to take out another one of Stella dudes.
Right.
I don't think so. I think he knows that he can't do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I
She
don't
said
see.
clapping cheeks next episode.
Yes, clapping cheeks next episode. But you know what was funny to me? Oh wait, let me come. I didn't want to take when they knocked out Brother Clyde.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Hold on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Knocked him out with one blow.
Look, he was like
Mm-hmm.
he knocked him out with one blow.
Yeah, Omar looked shook like, oh God, I hope you don't got to do that to me.
So what you think about? I'm mad at him for this.
Yeah, that
I was
pissed me
angry at him
off.
for
That
this.
had my blood boiling. That had my blood boiling. I said, "Oh, you really asking for it to get it from Bumpy now? You so delivered that."
So you think she's gonna be out of commission for a while, or do you think they gonna get her and get her the help that she needs?
I'm hoping they're able to hurry up and get her the help she needs. That was real messed up because even Malcolm and them was trying to figure out where she was and was like, have people look for her because that's not like her. She would never miss nothing. He was about to miss his flight, and they said, you gotta go ahead. And when he did this right here, I said, "Oh, you bastard! Like, nah, that's a wrap for you." And then the fact that she was even trying to look at the other guy and beg him, but of course he ain't care.
Oh, I was so disgusted with this.
Yeah.
I was so disgusted with it.
Mm-mm. That was real trifling. He didn't even have to go to that daggone the stream at all.
So what? So what do you want to? What do you expect out of the next episode? Because we pretty much. I know he want. I know he's gonna hurt. He's gonna get Wild Bill,
Yeah.
Bumpy. He's gonna
Bumpy
fit.
gonna be on a warpath.
And I didn't like the advice Mamie gave him to basically don't engage because it's too late. He's already in.
Yeah. That's always her. She likes to play one foot in, one foot out. Made me go back and forth with stuff. But I think she made once she even sees what happened with Elise and all that other stuff, I think she gonna have to be quiet too and be like, oh well, listen, I was trying to keep him calm, but y'all just really had to, you know what I'm saying, push it to the limit. So
No, they won't take her. She not with them. They call her a traitor. She's
yeah.
brainwashed. So the Muslims is not going to help her this time.
Hmm.
Wild Bill, he got to be bumped. Yeah, he
Yeah.
has to. He has to.
Yeah.
He has to. But like I said, it's 9:50. We gonna close it out because I know y'all want to get y'all snacks and stuff for Snowfall, and we will be back for Snowfall tomorrow. So tune in, or keep your notifications on, and we will be going live tomorrow for Snowfall. So hey, love covers all.
Hey.
All right. Thank you. And thank you for bearing with me throughout the technical difficulties. And once again, I do apologize. Hit that
Yeah.
like button, hit the share. If you're here for the rewatch, hit hashtag rewatch. And we will see you guys tomorrow.
All right,
All
y'all.
right. Later. Ew.